Oh, I'm gonna walk. Hard.
Dewey!
Walk hard.
Walk hard.
The wrong kid died.
Well, I can't smell anything.
Walk bold.
You gonna smell blind, son.
Maybe you don't believe in me.
I do believe in you. I just know you're gonna fail.
Get out of here, Dewey. We're smoking reefer. And you don't want no part of this shit.
I think I kind of want it.
In my dreams, you're blowing me.
That's one of my favorite things to do.
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's go drop acid with the Beatles.
It's about make a little music every day till you die. It's a beautiful ride.
The wrong kid died.
Acknowledge me.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jeffman316, your pop culture reporter, and we are going to be watching Wildcard, the Dewey COX story. I already saw your comment. Doug's already in the house. What's going on, Doug? You know, I looked at Tubi. They only had the regular version, and since a lot of people watch from there, I was thinking about watching that one. I don't know. I don't have a way. I could put my disc in, but it would be a pain in the ass. And they don't have the unrated version on Fandango from where I bought the movie, the digital. So I'm just going to watch the regular version. I don't think it's that much difference anyway. And that way, if we watch it from Tubi, it'll have some ads in it, and we can talk. But if it's not, if you're the only one here right now, I might watch it from my digital copy, and that way I don't have commercials. So anybody could watch it that drops in on Tubi, but you're going to be behind us when you have commercials. So 24 minutes difference, really? Well, I don't have a way to watch anything but the regular version because I don't have my Blu-ray player hooked up. Let me look at that. That sounds like a lot of difference. Really? I don't remember it being that much difference. Contains the theatrical and American COX, the unbearably long, self-indulgent director's cut. Oh, okay. So you're probably right. Let's just watch the regular version, dude. I don't want to be here over 2 hours watching this movie. It's funny and all, but I don't know if I'm going to watch 2 hours. So let's watch the theatrical version. But I will fire it up on Fandango. That way we are watching it. What are you watching it from? All right, tell me when you're ready. If you're watching it from the disc, I'll watch it from Fandango, and that way we won't have commercials since anybody else can just watch it on Tubi. I could get up, but I don't want to get up out of the chair now. I could hook up my Blu-ray player, but I'm not going to do that. All right, so I got it ready. Whenever I'll wait for you to tell me when you're ready, Doug. So how's everybody doing? It'll take me a few minutes to get through the pleasantries anyway. So we're gonna watch Wildcard. I think it's a very underrated movie. If Cody ends up showing up here, he always quotes from this. Wrong kid died. He loves this movie. So it's Wildcard, the Dewey COX story. It's from 2007. The regular theatrical version is rated R. It's an hour and 36 minutes. And the short version of what it is Dewey COX overcomes adversity to become a musical legend. But I'm going to go ahead and read the longer version description. The ups and downs and up again story of musician Dewey COX, whose songs would change a nation. His rock and roll spiral. COX sleeps with 411 women, marries 3 of them, has 36 kids, stars in his own 70s show, collects friends ranging from Elvis to the Beatles to a chimp, and gets addicted to and kicks every drug known to man. But despite it all, Cox grows into a national icon and eventually earns the love of a good woman, longtime backup singer Darlene. So, obviously, the main character, the star, John C. Reilly, plays Dewey Cox. Jenna Fisher is awesome as Darlene Madison. Then you got Nat Faxon is the award show host, it says. No, the stage manager. Tim Meadows is his sidekick through most of the movie, named Sam. His dad is played by Raymond J. Barry, called Pa Cox, and his mother's played by Margot Martindale. They're pretty funny in their roles. I don't really see anybody else worth mentioning on here. Judd Apatow was one of the writers along with Jake Kasdan, and it is directed by Jake Kasdan. It's got an average rating of 6.9 user review rating on Internet Movie Database, and one of the people says first half is funny, second half is terrible. I don't know about that. Hysterically and clever. I think it's got its moments. It does bog down once he gets into the 60s and 70s with the drugs and stuff, but then it hops back. All right, so he's ready. So I'm going to go ahead and start this thing. Let me go ahead and cue mine up, make sure my audio is working. So did you go to the movie this week, Doug? If so, let me know what you went and saw. I saw Super Troopers, if you saw that yesterday. It was not bad. It was pretty decent. Could have been better. I think I'm ready. So, I'm going to go ahead with the countdown, Dougie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to watch the theatrical version of Dewey Cox, Walk Hard. And it's going to be, I'm watching it from Fandango, so I'm not going to have any commercials in it. So, I've got 2 discs of this. I've got this 2-disc unrated edition here. And I've also got the Steelbook that they released at Walmart because I like the artwork on it. Extended footage not seen in theaters, deleted and extended scenes. 16 full song performances are on here. The music of Walk Hard, the real Dewey Cox, a Christmas song from Dewey Cox, Cox Sausage commercials with outtakes, song demos, the making of Walk Hard, the long word with John Hogman, commentary that includes John C. Reilly and more. They packed this thing out. I don't think a lot of people talk about this because Will Ferrell's not associated with it. They mostly connect John C. Reilly with Will Ferrell, but he's really good in this. This guy here plays the stage manager, was one of the main characters in Super Troopers 3. He's like, guys, I need Cox. You saw Ice Cream Man. I had really no interest in seeing that after hearing the bad reviews of it. What did you think? What's your mini review of it? Was it worth seeing in theaters? He's got to think about his entire life. Yeah, I figured I'd end up buying it, so I didn't want to waste the money seeing it twice. I figured whatever I'd waste seeing it at the theater with my wife and I, we would end up, I'd spend it on buying it. You're already perfect. Mm, ain't nothing horrible gonna happen today. Mhm. The definition of foreshadowing. Yeah, so let me know what you thought of Ice Cream Man if you're still there. I'm interested because a lot of people shitting on that movie, And I think some of them are just bandwagon because they're talking about the use of AI, but I don't even know that he used that much AI. So how Paul gets when you play with his machetes. How often do they play with his machetes? Uh-oh. Donkey's like, huh? I'm halved. He's cut in half pretty bad. Give me a second. I'll read your comment. Was it? It reminded me of a similar movie, but can't remember. Did you see the original Ice Cream Man with Clint Howard, which he's doing another one of for some reason? Holy shit! There's a good case of somebody to be cut in half. Speak English. We ain't scientists. It's not his fault, but he cut him in half with a machete. You're saying wrong kid died. So you're saying the Ice Cream Man was like a knockoff of Weapons? Supposedly he'd been writing that Ice Cream Man for a while, so that'd be interesting when I have to see it now that you said that to see if I connect those dots. This funny when he discovers the blues. Have you seen any of the Super Trooper movies? Did you like any of those? Did you think you might see the third one? It wouldn't bother me if you spoiled it. I know you might not want to spoil it if anybody watches this later, but that's fine. How about this? Do they explain who the Ice Cream Man is and how he became the Ice Cream Man? 14-year-old son. He lost his sense of smell. Like that's any damn good. Very little. We only get a quick flashback and explanation. He doesn't talk through the whole movie. I kind of figured he didn't talk based on the trailer, the way it was laid out. So could he be an alien? Mhm. Wrong kid died. Anybody that pops up, make sure you acknowledge me and hit the like button. I give them credit for this movie. They do a good job of producing the music. It sounds very realistic to the different time periods. Oh, they're doing the twist. It's the devil's music. Oh man, it's the devil's music. Okay. Mhm. That's funny they've got them trying to be teenagers. Well, like not even teenagers. Don't they say she's like 12 years old? Mhm. You know who's got hands? The devil. Mhm. Devil spawn. How'd your, I haven't talked to you. How'd your trip go? Did everything go okay? No problems? How was everybody out there? You're only 14. Mhm. Why is that preacher smiling? He just said it was the devil's music. Which one? Mhm. Goodbye, Paul. Uh-huh. Leroy's Lounge. That's good. Craig Robinson's got a little part in it right here. There's when a lot of these guys were getting their career started. That bit parts popped up in a lot of Judge Apatow stuff. Hey, what's going on, Optimus? Howdy. Hey, Gigi's back. What's going on? How you been doing? We're watching Walk Hard. I saw that. That's cool that they try to give you a little bit of explanation. How you been feeling, Gigi? It's good to see you. I'm not watching this on Tubi, just so you guys know. Since nobody really was here when we started, I went ahead and started the theatrical version, which is shorter. I'm just watching it on Fandango because I got a digital copy. It's a fictional character created by John C. Reilly, the guy that's in Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell. You can watch it on Tubi if you want to watch it. We're already to the point where him and the girls got kids. You'll message me on Messenger. Oh, sorry, I hadn't read it. I apologize. I'm gonna take a second and read this message from her. I sent you a message. Sorry about that. The suit from the record company. There's old Harold Ramis. Rest in peace. The day before I came back, I got sunburned. Then the day after, I left my throat being a little sore, which led to a stuffy nose and cough and yellow phlegm, and can't sing right now. Just got meds. Well, I hope you feel better. All you guys send out some thoughts and prayers for everybody that's on the stream. We all got personal stuff going on, so you know you can get through anything with support from each other. I always try to help any of you guys that I can. If you guys want, on the YouTube stream, I put a goal in there about super chats. If you guys ever give me anything, I usually save that money and either invest it in the channel or I've done things for people on this channel. So if you guys want to throw me some donations there, you can help me out. You can send super chat, super thanks, any of that stuff. You can help me pick the movies for the stream too. What are we going to watch next week? Are we going to watch a horror movie or are we going to watch a comedy? The singing and the dancing and the shaking of the tuchus? Like a big pizza pie, that's amore. He's like, what's with the pizza pie? The wrong song choice. That guy's funny. He's in I like he plays the announcer in those Pitch Perfect movies. Your mother was wrong. Wonder how long it was after this movie was made when Harold Ramis died. He wants to restore their faith in Judaism. Yep, it is from Boogie Nights. Oh, Talladega Nights with Ricky Bobby. He's Cal Naughton, shake and bake. $15 more seconds. I don't recognize the guy on the piano, but obviously the other one's from Saturday Night Live. Walk hard. Hard. Down life's rocky road. Walk bold. Hard. That's my creed. My goal. Well, you know, after the first couple Hostel movies and then that one Cabin Fever, you know, some of his stuff has not been the greatest. The Green Inferno was not terribly good. Did he make Clown? That was pretty decent. I had no expectations. Doug saw it. I didn't see it. I forgot about he made that. So he should have just done a sequel to Thanksgiving instead of making this trash. Dude, he was just trying to get on the heels of we call it Terrifier and make something unrated and thought that was going to be the hook to make everybody want to see it. Oh, a lot of the gang's back together. We got Arturo, we got Doug, we got Gigi. Where's Rick? We got Optimus. Yeah, that's funny. Hey, that's a good hook. Deputy Dewey and Courtney Cox. They fucked and had Dewey Cox. He's got a pet giraffe. Hard. Hard. Yeah, I heard. I hope they can get Chris Tucker back. Do the Ricky Bobby stop pose for a frame. We should watch that. Can you get that on? Can you get that on there? Is that on Tubi? I'm gonna miss some bursts, period. I'll just do Ricky Bobby when he does the pose I like when he does is when he does the one finger. When he's number one, he's like looking off over the side, and then the other one he's like. I hope they bring back. So we need obviously Ice Cube, and then you need Chris Tucker back. But you could also bring Mike Epps and have them both in there, and then but so then the guy that played who was it? Who was the bad guy? I forget his damn name. The one who got knocked out. And he dead in real life? Tiny Lister? Yeah, we seriously need another Friday. Now, the problem is they need to make sure they're not going to be, that they're going to be just as hardcore as the originals and not try to tone it down. Yeah, did Eli Roth direct that or did he just produce it? Yeah, Tiny Lister's he's dead, right? Dang, Elvis Presley, you'd have to rile him up. Who's this guy playing Elvis? I'm the king, and look out! You know, I know karate, man. I know karate, you know, the Chinese karate. Come on, man, I'll say it right now. And he's like, what the fuck was he talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna be all over you like a spider monkey. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Cooter from Dukes of Hazzard died.
Oh, really? Hey, Stephanie said Cooter from Dukes of Hazzard died. He's got that was it that ranch where they do that get together? I always wanted to go to that before he died. That sucks. Yeah, he died. The one always taking a shit. Yeah, where I haven't seen Sandy. They always come later. Remember, they're out west. Doug said, hey. 70 said, howdy. She won't be on camera. She's not wearing her bra. Friday the Comedy with Ice Cube. Like his music here is pretty cool that he's doing. Some of it sounds like legit music. I like it. Cooter, not Hooter. Oh, her Hooters. She was showing her Hooters. The Phillies love you. Hurry up, Dewey. I forgot he was in it. The dude from Hangover. We're smoking the reefer. Can't you smell it? I don't have a sense of smell. Yeah, sorry, I'm not watching it with commercials. It's not habit forming. I don't want to overdose. You can OD on it. It's not going to make me want to have sex. It makes sex even better. I talk about Hooters in my one of my videos. The haul video. Because I mentioned I'll go ahead and mention on here the People versus Larry Flint's got it's basically it's based on a true story. It's got Jerry Falwell, the character in it. I'm from Lynchburg. Well, I work in Lynchburg, Virginia, and that's where Liberty University and Falwell was. So I was talking about him and censorship and all that, and him and the church blocked Hooters from coming into the city. Nice connection there. Watch that video. I explain it. She said Cooter died. Let me look it up. That sucks. Do you see what people are selling that Five Nights at Freddy thing for at Spirit Halloween? Somebody just sold one for $14,000. Yeah, the church didn't want anything in Lynchburg, man. There was a poor taste like that. What was the guy's name who played Cooter? Ben Johnson, something like that. Ben Jones. He died today from a massive heart attack in his home. God, that sucks. I will. Everybody said howdy. All right, I got mine paused real quick. Let me restart it while I'm reading this article. They had a commercial on the page, and it basically takes over my audio. Ben Jones, who played Cooter Davenport on The Dukes of Hazzard, dies at 84. He played Mechanic Cooter Davenport on the hit television series Dukes of Hazzard. He was 84. His wife posted on social media that he died of a massive heart attack at their home on Sunday. Dukes of Hazzard ran for 7 seasons from 79 to 85. He appeared in all seasons. He was also a business owner and served in the U.S. House of Representatives from 89 to 93 when he lived in Georgia. Many fans visited Cooter's place, which is in Dukes of Hazzard themed museum in Nashville, Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and Luray, Virginia. Cooter and his wife lived near their store in Luray, so he lived in Virginia. And he would often greet fans and sing there with Cooter's Garage Band. He and his wife coordinated many Dukes of Hazzard family reunions throughout the years. That sucked. He lived in Virginia. Did you know that? Not a lot of female nudity in it. I think there were some. They always have a little splash of nudity. The good thing about it is you usually don't have to see male nudity. I bought a DVD of Larry Flynn at Goodwill documentary when he was arrested on obscenity charges, and so more BS. And Larry hated Falwell, and they made peace. Yeah, later in life, I mean, but that was basically his mortal enemy there at the beginning when he was trying to get everybody to stop looking at Penthouse. I ain't got no fucking audio. What's going on? Wrong kid died. Get out of here, Dewey. It's called Cocaine. Hustler. Sorry, I don't know why I said Penthouse. Sorry. Yeah, Hustler. You're right. Think I might want to try some of that cocaine. Yeah, I haven't really had a lot of thoughts about pornographic magazines lately. I like that movie though, and I think Woody Harrelson is really good in it. I've always liked that movie. I'm not a huge Courtney Love fan. I don't know why they got her to be in it. I guess she was really popular at the time, but I think she brings the movie down a notch. Mhm. Some sort of punk. The People versus Larry Flint. It's based on mostly true events that happened between Larry Flint the founder of Hustler magazine, and Jerry Falwell trying to get it pulled from the market. I'm trying to get him up on obscenity charges. This was when she was about at her hottest. Can you buy Playboy? You guys remember there was a time, didn't they pull the nudity out of Playboy, and then didn't they have like transgenders and stuff in it? Do they even make, I haven't checked in Barnes and Noble in a while. Do they still make paper versions of like Penthouse, Playboy, Hustler? I like the song Duet. You're blowing me some kisses. That's one of my favorite things to do. I know, I didn't like her in it though. I don't think I ever liked her as the reason. I don't know that I really cared whether she had a good performance or not. I just didn't like her at all, man. I mean, just as a person, what I saw about her in the news, I just didn't like her. Ugh. Yeah, I used to get a lot of magazines too. Dewey Cox, I'm not that kind of woman. They can be great friends. She's gonna kiss him. I can't. We're friends. I'm gonna beat off my demons. I used to get Playboy. I subscribed to it for years. Even Stephanie didn't mind me getting it because she saw it. It was, classy of all the ones. And it did have good articles. They had a lot of stuff about movies in it too. Entertainment. Or a lot of good interviews, man. It didn't hurt that it had naked women in it. Nah, I wouldn't want to get into that now, man. I'm old school. I'd be afraid not that there's anything wrong with it, but I would be afraid I'd be voting for some transgender to get Playmate of the Year. Because I wouldn't be able to tell. I don't want to get involved in all that. He, she's, and shit. They can do all they want now. Just don't involve me. I didn't like Hole. Bumblebee is very informative. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Bumblebee knows all about holes. Yeah, that he, she thing. They can do whatever they want to do as long as they don't do it around me. No, because the reason I mentioned it, one of the last Playboys that I got, I didn't really pay any attention to it, and then somebody saw it, like the actual physical magazine, and they told me that I realized that the Playmate of the Month was a transsexual, and I was like, no, I didn't. And not that there's anything wrong with that. Like I said, I'm all for people's rights as long as they agree with me and they say that I have my rights. I don't want to have anything to do with that, and I shouldn't be seeing that in a Playboy magazine for men. I never liked Hole the band. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I just didn't like her. Really? Damn, I don't remember that. Optimus broke character. Oh, just because he asked me. Optimus can ask me about trannies. Maybe he thought I was talking about transmissions. Like I said, don't get me wrong. Anybody can do anything they want as long as if I don't agree with it, they don't do it around me. She's talking about penises and vaginas. She put it on her breast. He gets married. He's already fucking married. He's ready for sex. This is when his wife shows up, right? He's acting like he's a steed. Mm. She's hot back then. Whoops a daisy. My old neighbor gets drunk and will message me that I'm a man and it pisses me off. Why would he do that? That's just rude. Mm. That's kind of true. Like I said, to each his own. Same thing about that other thing. You can like Hole if you want. I just never liked her. I think that's probably why I didn't really like her in that movie. I didn't like her music and didn't like her as a singer. What you told me about that dream where you look at my balls? Always the women. It's like Yoko and John Lennon. Mhm. So I'm leaving too. He done lost everybody now. Look at him running. He's running like T2. I'll give it a shot. I haven't listened to their music in years. Doll parts, I'll look it up. All right, I got it. Well, I'll listen to it once we get off here. Did you like L7? Gigi, their bassist, passed away last month. I don't know who that is. Transmissions. Yeah, that's what I said. He thought I was talking about trannies. I was talking about transmissions. Reminds me of a movie where dudes get murdered at the end, takes photographs of women based on true story. What movie is this? He's talking about drinking cornflakes. Guilty as charged. Don't you dare write a song right now. I don't know. I have to see if I can look it up. I don't know them. We put the yeehaw in your motor and transmission. You could put your, you could be like, you could put your motor in my transmission anytime. Guilty is charged. He ripped the fucking sink off the wall. Da-da-da-da. All you care about is fruit and touching yourself, just like me. Your transmission's running just fine. Pills, uppers, and downers. I want some of that shit. Good morning, Your Honor. May I approach the bench? I don't give a damn what anyone thinks. I stay up all night and I smoke and I drink. Wanted man and blowing town. I belong behind bars. I'm guilty. Guilty is charged. You heard that she's hurt, right? Chelsea Green broke her orbital bone on SmackDown. She's probably not going to be able to wrestle for a while. All right, Doug, here's your part. You get some naked tits right here. I'll look it up and see. Yeah, Chelsea Green broke her orbital bone. So they haven't announced what they're going to do yet. She even put it out on Instagram, said she didn't want to announce it at first, but it's already out there. She's like, the internet knows everything. I'm guilty as charged. People pay attention to the things that I say. My love is too large. Guilty is charged. He's just fucking people. Cocaine. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have a match between Charlotte and Jade for it. Charlotte will probably win it. Charlotte, Rhea. How long does it take to heal from an orbital bone? That's bad luck. Remember, she broke her leg back in the day and came back and broke it again. Chelsea did. How long to recover from broken orbital bone? 4 to 8 weeks. Depends on how bad it is. You wrote a song for a guy. I don't think he liked it. I didn't hear back from him. What kind of song was it? Guilty as charged. I know, but you have to admit, it's been over a year, man. She's been back and she hadn't even kind of sniffed the title, so. Jade is really improved in the ring. They should give it to Alexa Bliss. They should have it where she turns heel, Tatum helps her, and then they turn on Charlotte, and Charlotte could feud with Alexa. This is when Dewey is going through the DTs, man. Fewer blankets. He needs more blankets and less blankets. Do you remember, like, they had a scene like this in Talladega Nights where they were talking to Ricky Bobby when he was, like, half out of it, and he was like, I just want to let you know that I spread my butt cheeks as Mike Honcho. And his dad's in there, wrong kid died. Yeah, I apologize telling you guys I was probably going to do SummerSlam. I wasn't at home. I went to visit my parents, and there's no way that I'd have been able to get back. I would have maybe been able to stream like the last hour, and I just didn't want to have to rush home and try to do that and set up the live stream and everything. So I wanted to spend a little bit extra time with them. What's up? With Gigi was just talking about you. One of you would show up. You haven't seen this movie in forever. I haven't watched it in a while either. Last time I watched it, I think, is when I bought the Steelbook from Walmart. It's pretty good though. It is getting ready to get to the point where it slows down a little bit once he's in his like 70s and he's doing drugs. Oh, she's gonna kiss him. Nope. Pull away. This is when they go back and forth. It's funny. She's hot though. I'd choose her too. My damn iPhone case is busted all to hell. I ordered a new phone from work. I upgraded my phone to a iPhone 17 Pro Max, so I get it tomorrow, I think. Oh, they finally having the sex. Honey, brother. 1966. I was close. I thought it was this part where it was going to be the 70s. Late 60s, early 70s all bleeds together. The Queen is finally back. Hmm. Injustice. Mhm. The other people, like your family? No. Women and midgets and such. Oh, man.
You can't say midget? God damn it. I never thought we'd lose that one.
Mhm. Turned out to be a tool. I like when somebody calls somebody a tool. That's when he's doing his This is kind of cool. He's also supposed to be on television. What's the TV host he's supposed to be doing? What the hell is this song about? Him and his Bob Dylan impression, basically. I don't see that, but I'm not on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard. Let's see. Can I see? Why does it say ZZGG message retracted? I don't see it. Does anybody see that other? I don't see it on mine. Google isn't helping you. Go to AI. Go to Chat GPT and describe it. So the dog will stop licking your face. Oh, probably. The one I was reading and then you basically disappeared. I don't know. Is it still on there? I reckon India needs Dewey Cox too. This is the isn't this where the Beatles show up? Where we're talking about grains of sand. Paul Rudd. I'm just trying to get some songs in the album. Jack Black. That's funny. I'm the leader of the Beatles. Mhm. Mhm. You're almost as good as the Monkees. Mhm. LSD. Anybody in the chat ever done LSD? I haven't. Is this realistic? Would you see Yellow Submarine type cartoons? Mhm. 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 Paul's a big fat cunt. You are the quiet ones, so don't you shut the fuck up. This fun. This is funny as shit. I love this part. I wonder if the Beatles really sat around arguing like this. It'd be funny. Was Spider-Man better than the last one? Maybe. To me, if it wasn't, it was just as good. It was just as good. It maybe not, but I do love the fact that it's boiled down to where it's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man again, and you don't have all the gadgets. It's him and his powers. I liked the direction the movie was going. I thought I was a little disappointed in who the villain turned out to be, but I really liked the how they moved the character forward. I'm really gonna like where Tom Holland is. I think he's in a great spot. I loved this version of Spider-Man. The plot might not have been as good as some of the other ones, but his version of Spider-Man in this one and the directions they take him were the best. I think I really liked it. Is that chick Zendaya or something in it? Well, that's his real life girl. Are they married? Or is it just his girlfriend? But yeah, I mean, she's MJ. So he's still in love with her, but she forgot him, remember, at the end of the last movie. So it's a lot about that in there. The best part to me, who stole the movie, is fucking Punisher. Every scene the Punisher in is awesome. And the Hulk is good too. I just wish he had done more with it. What do you think, Optimus? He is married too? I didn't remember if they were married or not. Oh, he cut him in half. Yeah, Spider-Man was really good. I don't know. I liked the last one, a lot of it. I liked the villains coming back from all the movies. I really liked having the three versions of Spider-Man in there. But I do. So let's just say if it was at least tied, if not better, it was definitely better than any of the other Spider-Man movies. Dude, the fucking Punisher was just amazing in it. I loved the interaction with Spider-Man and the Punisher. They need more of that. Nope, not Frank Grillo. The Punisher, as in what's the dude from Walking Dead? The one that's playing him now in the series. What's his name? John Barenthal, and he's really good in it and in the role. So I love the parts that the Hulk were in. Um, but I wish they had had more of him. Yeah, I thought it's good that it's grounded more, like the way Spider-Man should be. I always felt like in the other movies he was almost in the first two Spider-Man movies he was more like a mini Iron Man, like he was Iron Man Jr. I like that his suit and all of his powers are now organic, and it's just literally a suit to hide his the identity. Yeah, I don't ever know anybody that's ever taken it, so I've never asked. Very interested to see. The rumor is either in Doomsday or Secret Wars, somewhere around there, he's going to get the symbiote suit. So that'll be interesting to see how they introduce that into it. This is the part of the movie here that gets bogged down when they're in the 60s, 70s, and he's doing all this bullshit like he's John Lennon. Where I said earlier when in the movie they were trying LSD, and I asked anybody if they ever tried it. See, in the movie, he progressively goes through drugs. Like he was reefer, then he was cocaine, as he called it. Then he was pills, uppers and downers. Metaphor means secret. Why can't we just walk hard? I'm not gonna put her comment on screen. I said it verbally. I don't know if that'll do anything to block it. Talking about drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? They're bad. Drugs are bad, okay? Fuck you, Dewey Cox. You don't think we like cheating on our wives too? He had to borrow from the chimp to get a mortgage. Nope, she's not anywhere near it. Nah, as far as I remember, none of the Avengers. I will say that's kind of ironic, or is that the right word? I'm not sure. In a movie where there's trouble going down in New York, none of the Avengers show up, really? So the Punisher's nearby and he shows up, but nobody else shows up to do anything. Even though the movie spans multiple days. Really? Like, so no Avengers would see what was going on or hear about it and come to help him? That's just unrealistic, I think, in a world that's full of superheroes and mutants now. But I understand why they didn't want it. But I'm just saying it's probably a little unrealistic. You was at a party and saw someone buy a joint and it was laced with that stuff, and people I've never seen do anything strange or losing their mind. Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. I could get randomly drug tested at work. So it said Highlander star Christopher Lambert, 69, collapses at Pittsburgh Comic Con. Hmm. Mhm. I'll quit the drugs. Gum. Candy. She looks pretty hot in this scene. PCP. Just stuff nobody wanted in it. Yeah, I know. Somebody was talking about that. It's like it's not like it back in the good old days when you could just smoke some reefer and you ain't got to worry about anything being in it. This part reminds me when he's running around in his underwear of Ricky Bobby when he thinks he's on fire. I'm Zeus. That embalming fluid. Shock therapy. I've never had them. Is Nate when he was grown up, his ghost. You keep whining like a little bitch. I don't know. You had a best friend that lived with you for 3 years and she always partied and got you in trouble. Sounds like the dudes in college. I was a computer science major and they roomed me with fucking two rugby players. That was the first time I got talked into drinking grain alcohol. You ever tried to jerk off with a ghost hand? No, 1 hour photo was when he actually is stalking those people through their, like, stealing photos of them. 1976. I was 5 years old. He's trying to write music again. Why can't I write a fucking song? He flipped the piano over. Is this an old movie or a new movie? Uh, hey, what's going on, Alan? I'm doing pretty good. What about you? We're trying to think of a movie that Doug described. Look up in the comments here. Hard down lies rocky road. Guy gets murdered, but it's covered up as a suicide, and he will go around taking pictures of women. I'm gonna try some. Let me see if I can find it. And he looked like Charlie Sheen. Hey, what's going on, Cara? Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, how's it on the other side? Yeah, we got two of the hot chicks in here tonight. I tried it on AI and put exactly what Doug, but I know the movies that it mentioned aren't the ones he's talking about. Yeah, I know that. That's the way I would be. I know what it's like to be on a piece of shit television program because I'm hosting one right now. I don't know. We'll see. I'll look and see what I can find out. Damn, man. I got 8 Valoria video referral orders came through. Holy shit. He's talking about the character in the movie looks like Charlie Sheen. It's a movie that we're trying to figure out the name of it. I tried AI, Doug, and I don't know. Try to think later. How was your vacay, Dougie? No, man. Not that other side. The other side of the ocean. I'm no longer mainlining acid or smoking PCP. I've got no sense of smell. No, I mean it was rumored he did when he had um HIV, but he just recently did that interview and did that documentary. So does anybody? I don't like Jonah Hill much anymore. Does anybody like him now? Mm, wrong kid died. He's even singing songs about the wrong kid dying. Um, I don't. It doesn't match the description. The actor that looks sort of like Charlie Sheen, back Jake Gyllenhaal. He was in that movie Nightcrawler. He wasn't just taking photos of women though. He was taking them of accidents. So that wasn't it. I can't think of anybody taking photos of women like that though. I'm basically stalled. I've gained 2 or 3 pounds back, and I haven't lost any. But I'm still basically eating the same stuff. Um, it's just I've had some issues with my knee, so I haven't been able to walk as much. So I think that was the reason I've kind of stalled and haven't really lost any more. It's feeling better now, so I'm gonna probably start getting back on the treadmill. I like Charlie Sheen. I was wishing they would come back with a remake of that Two and a Half Men. Maybe they could pretend like it was a dream when he got killed and left the show. A dude said he liked women of all shapes of nipples. Shapes or sizes? I have myself. I didn't find a movie, but I found a quote about nipples. Opinions are like nipples. Everybody has one. Some have firm points, others are barely discernible through layers, and some are displayed at every opportunity, regardless of whether the audience has stated, I'm interested in your nipples or not. What's broader mean? I'm literally in the same size clothes. I don't know. I kind of like the trailer that I saw, the last one of that Crystal Lake series. Um, you have three nipples? Really? Oh God. It's J Bone Kruger and he has three nipples. Jake Gyllenhaal is my husband and he doesn't know it yet. I like that. That guy, I missed a bunch of comments. He's a whoremonger, but hilarious. Yeah, I know. I like Charlie Sheen, man. I wished he would do more TV or movies. Both. All right, I tried to look that up and didn't see it, man. You think we better find that for sure. Yeah, Ashton Kutcher is not good. I don't like that. The things that worries me about AI is that I've been using a lot lately and hope I don't come to rely on it as a substitute friend. I don't get too deep into that. And I have put some shit in there that, like, I've used it to do YouTube thumbnails, which you've probably seen. And I've put my changes in there. And if you don't start back over from scratch, it exponentially gets worse and can make things worse in parts of the picture that you're doing, even though you told it to keep it the same. It's just not intelligent enough to keep it the same. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way I'm standing. I don't know. Maybe it's the weights I'm lifting. I got a little muscle there now. Once you figure out what it is, you gotta send me a message and let me know. You hit the like button and it laughed at you. Why did it laugh at you? Doug, he wants to know, can he come over? It keeps telling me I've got a new comment and then I look and it's nothing there. Come on, get happy. He he didn't just say no, he said fuck no. Doug, is what he wants to do when he comes over. It's Duena's birthday. Yeah, you can get. There's probably room, all kinds of room for activities over there. I need a bed. His would do. That's big. Whatever. You like the pythons? So at least Kara remembered to acknowledge me. He smelled it. Oh my God, he smelled it. He smelled it. He's not sharing his twin bed. You can make a bed together.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Smell this horse shit. You smell that shit, baby. Oh my God. Dude's nuts. Remember, you got the power. You can block him. Dewey Rahim. Yo mama. Really? Why is it doing that, I wonder? Huh. Can I like my own video? Are you guys doing it on the YouTube app? How are you doing it? Hey, it laughed at me too. I saw that. That's funny. I saw the little laughing face. It's J Bone. They're just giving you an acknowledgement. Acknowledge me. Oh, I paused my shit. Hold on a second. Because I was listening to my own video. That's funny, like rap video reusing his music. Hard. I'm so wet, I'm going to make you hard. Little nutsack. Little nutsack. I don't know. It might answer you. You might not like what you answer you get back. You got the power. You don't have the power anymore? I'm 71. Walk hard. 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 What are you doing? Everybody said hi to you earlier. Everybody said hey to you earlier. You can come in and say hey so they can hear you. You can do it. Say hey real loud. You hear her? Yeah, she's pretty loud. He brought a big bag of weed. Jewel. I got to kick Nick's ass and got video evidence of him admitting to it. My code. Uh-huh. He fucked my grandma. That's awesome. Yeah, you sent it to me, I remember. I cut you in half like Dewey Cox. It's medication for erectile dysfunction. I'll know everything about it if you start feeding information. I admit to being witness to nothing. It gives you a boner. Talking about my girl. My girl. Oh, the Temptations. What do we think about when we think about COX? The white Indian. The giant midget. She said, hey, everybody. Uh-oh, you never know. It knows exactly what you wanted to hear, what you want to hear. Mm-hmm. Mr. Dewey Cox. You may put it on YouTube? Put it out there. Thank you very much. Oh, he heard me say, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. I like this last song.
in here.
Do I have that bumper? Oh yeah, look, here you go. This is what you should do.
All you gotta do is say earmuffs to them. Earmuffs. They can say fuck, shit, bitch, whatever you want.
Time I said Homer, not Boner. That's funny. Day to all you day. It's a beautiful ride. Beautiful ride. Beautiful ride. The baby came out as black. Mhm. I don't know if it's Neil Diamond. I think it's just any musician that's aged final, maybe like Conway Twitty or something. I don't know. Don't he die here? He already knows what boner means. Oh, that's the guy that dies. That's right, his agent. I'm broadcasting from just a little room that used to be where my computer is. I got a TV on one side, three sides with movies and collectibles, and what I did was I've got these two lamps. I don't know what you want to call them, like LED lights. They're squares about this big. They're on a little stand. I've got one pointing one way and one pointing the other one to behind me, and I got another one, some lights over here on this movie stand that I got behind me, so I can control it with my app. I just keep them blue because it makes it look dark. I'm pretty sure I can control them though. It's called a smart floodlight. Watch. And then that way, I can't do that with the ones over here. I've got a remote for those, so they stay blue until I change them. See, I can change whatever color. Break it down. We could be purple. We like purple. He's 11. All right, so the movie's over. I like blue because it gives it some light, but it also keeps the room dark. I don't want it bright. You wouldn't do that to a buddy, but he wouldn't be. That's funny. This is just a little computer stand that's got a laptop with my MacBook on it. And then I've got this microphone mounted on here. So this is an Amazon microphone I bought for like $30 when it was on sale. So I bought two of them, so I got a backup. He doesn't know what to do with it, but he knows what it is. That sounds like Doug. Big Daddy. Well, this was a quick watch without commercials. I kind of knew what you meant. It's sort of a man cave because my wife. It used to be my work. When I was moving up the ranks at work, I actually had to do a lot more work from home. Like I programmed. I got on the system and loaded data and helped run jobs and stuff. So once I was vice president, then president, and now CEO, I don't do that as much. I log in, but I mostly just to verify stuff and to listen to meetings. So I basically took the desk out of here and I replaced it with a wall of shelving to put movies on. And then the rest of it I've kept. I've got 2 rotating shelves over here, a bank of VHS tapes here, movies here, less watched movies in the corner, movies here, movies there. And then the whole upper above the movies, every wall is full of collectibles. Like I'll show it one day maybe when I clean it up a little. I've got my vintage toys over here, my Star Wars stuff, from when I was a kid. I still got all my 70s stuff. Back up here is my superpowers figures from the 80s. I've got at least one of every figure. There's some rare ones in there. This one is more movie collectibles than this one. And then there's literally a rack. It's just full of box set movies over here. I got my Jaws collectibles up on there. And I've sold most of my wrestling figures. So I've got a few wrestling figures in the corner that you can't see behind the door. So what I did was, I've got 2 doors in this room, and when I made it my movie room, or whatever you want to call it, I put a bookcase up against that door so that you can't, from the outside, come in. That way, if I'm recording something or I'm online doing a live stream like this, somebody can't accidentally come from the bathroom into here. So that door is basically blocked now by a movie rack. But it's on wheels. And it moves, so if I ever really wanted to move it out of the way. Same thing, I got a closet that's full of collectibles, and the bookcase I've got in front of it, not bookcase, but movie rack, is on wheels, so I can wheel it out of the way if I want to get in there. So it's a small room, but I got it basically organized. I got a LP vinyl player right here in front of me. I got my printer. It's a wireless printer, so I can print from my phone if I want. So it's anything I need in here is in this one room. I could live in here if I had to. Got a little mini table here on the side that I can set my drinks on. And I got a big gigantic stack of movies and box sets right there that I've got to find somewhere to put them. I bought a bookshelf for my basement that I have not had time to put together yet to have an extra one. That's got all that stuff right there is going on it. So I literally am telling some of these YouTubers, man, you're going to run out of space. I've done it multiple times. I had to decide sections of things that I collected that I wanted to sell and get out of here, because otherwise they make physical media so much and repeat titles. If you continue to buy and double dip, you're going to run out of space. Like I sold a ton of those Dollar Tree DVDs that I didn't want anymore at our last yard sale last year. I need to have another one. So I'm just warning those people, the more you guys actually continue to buy stuff, man, you're going to eventually run out of room. Just trust me. Sharing is caring. You were having fun with it before you were 11? What did I miss? I got to go back. Oh my God. I started rambling and then you guys started talking about everything else. The blue makes me think of the 90s song. What did I say? Oh, you talking about when I said fuck? Most professional mic setup I've seen here on YouTube. It's not professional, really, man. I mean, it hooks on the side, and it's got a range where I can turn it, or it's got a range where I can raise it. I can take it off if I wanted to. Shit, I probably won't be able to get back on there. Hold on a second. And it was so cheap that I bought 2, and I keep one mounted on a microphone stand so that I can record it. I hook it to my iPhone. So the reason that my videos sometimes sound better is because I'll hook that up and use it. But I really bought it as a backup for this one, so in case it goes out, I can just plug and play. Because I did that one time. I don't know if you guys remember, about a year ago, I was doing a live stream and my mic went out and I didn't have one. So I bought a second one. That way, if I can just plug and play it. Oh my God. Nobody needs to hear about that. I'm glad I didn't read this fucking shit. Young boys tend to like put their hand down in their pants and do that stuff. When you buy Blu-ray and DVDs, do you go straight to the movie, or are you curious about the extras and head straight to those? It depends. If it's a mainstream, like brand new movie that I've really missed in the theater and want to see it, I go watch the movie first. If it's a movie that I've seen and I'm buying it to collect, a lot of times I'll look to see what the special features are. I love gag reels. I love bloopers. So if it's a movie I've seen, sometimes I'll watch the special features first. Or if it's a movie that I've seen recently and I'm buying a new version of it, I'll watch like whatever documentary is on there. We don't need to hear any of that. I don't record a lot of audio in the stores. I do voiceover afterwards using pretty much similar microphone, or I'll use my iPhone microphone. The reason is for two reasons. Number one, I'm usually in the store, and if you see, a lot of times I'm going fast. And I don't like to, I'm not like some of the other YouTubers who like Cool Duder or that guy that used to be Cinema Sickness, where people around that they just talk a mile a minute and loud and all that. I don't like disturbing other people. And I also don't want people to fear that I'm recording them. So I try not to record audio much in the stores. But also, second, two different Walmarts in my area have told me that I'm forbidden to record. And it used to be because I would speak a lot while I was recording. It even got to the point where one time I bought one of those hidden microphone, like the pins, and put it in my pocket and recorded. But what I did was I decided I'm not going to record a lot of audio when I'm recording in the store. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll use my iPhone, and when I go to do the video, like right now, like that, what I'll do is I'll kind of hold it like this, and I can look down at it, and I'll hold it not at eye level like this, and then I'll angle it. So I've kind of learned as I walk and look to do it like this, and that way nobody 100% knows that I'm recording. But I got told by one of the Walmart managers that if they caught me recording in there again, that I was going to get banned from the store. And that was about a year or two ago. I started it. Jeff the potty mouth. I know. What are you going to do?
All you gotta do is say earmuffs to him. Earmuffs. And they can say fuck, shit, bitch, whatever you want.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
So, that's why I don't record in the stores. Now, if you notice, sometimes the Walmarts look different. If I go to the movie, 9 times out of 10, it's in a different city than I work. It's on the opposite direction. And then it's a bigger Walmart. It's got more physical media. The last store that I went into, and the one that I just posted tonight, is that Walmart. They've never told me I couldn't record. The one in my home near me stopped having physical media other than like when they have those special slip covers and some movie sets. So the Walmart that I go into the most is the one who told me to stop recording. So in that one, I never do any talking, and I always hold the phone close so that nobody can really see what I'm doing. And it's because I don't want to. I actually wouldn't give two shits if I got banned from that Walmart. That's the same Walmart that screwed me over for getting a PlayStation 3. That's a rant for another day. But I told that manager there, I was cussing him out. And he told me if I didn't quiet down and stop cursing at him, that he was going to ban me from the store. And I told him to ban me from the store because I'd never fucking walk in that store again. And I didn't go in there for 2 years. And I went back in there just when I started doing YouTube videos. So, to answer your question, it's about 3 different Walmarts that I go in. One, and I need to do a video about that. Why can't Walmart have the same movies in all the same stores? I've got one Walmart that does not sell any steelbooks whatsoever. Zero. I've got another Walmart that gets steelbooks, but sometimes doesn't get all of the TV stuff that the other ones do. And I've got another Walmart that I go to when I go to the movies that has everything. Steelbooks, TVs. They've just got one of the biggest physical media selections I've ever seen in a Walmart store. I try to do my, that's another reason if you want to have a third one. That's another reason that I try not to do the sound in the store, because if somebody's around, I'd have to talk like this and it might not pick up. I like to do it. What I do is as I'm editing it, I set my iPhone down and I put my mic on, and as I'm editing it and watching it, I talk. And so then if I cut stuff out, I'll say, hey, cut this out. And then I lay that track down over top of where after I've edited it, and then I just chop out the sections that I say chop out. And then it still takes me about an hour to do one of those long videos, though, to edit the damn thing. Yeah, but they told me it was because they have copyrighted merchandise, logo stuff, and that they've told manufacturers that they won't allow people to record it for free. That's what I'm like. I'm basically telling people to come into Walmart and buy physical media. The opposite. When I went into Barnes and Noble that time and I was asking them about Criterions, I was recording, and the manager was like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I do a YouTube video and I come in here every week and I like to show people what I find, but you guys don't have Criterions anymore." And he said that he's an advocate for it. He's trying to get Criterions back in the store. And I said, "Do I need to stop recording?" He said, "No, go ahead, record. It's free advertising." See, it's all in, one's more corporate, one's more down to earth, friendly. You're like a mom and pop type shop. And that's where one of the guys that follows me, Hype is Here Media, he was talking about, why do you even go in there? Their store is so expensive. If you go into Barnes and Noble and they've got 40 or 50% off of something, it's cheaper than Orbit DVD usually. So, yeah, I know. Was Rick here last week? Well, I find that if you do it right, the iPhone has really high quality. If you got a really good iPhone, especially one with 3 cameras, that's why I upgraded to the newest one. And I use Adobe Premiere. I get that through work for free because I got an Adobe package at work that's got the professional, and you can use 2 instances, 2 users per. So I've got a home user and a work user that I use for it. Yeah, I haven't seen Rick. I don't know what's going on with him. That's right, I skipped last week. Yeah, sorry. Like I said, I was gonna do the wrestling, but I was at my parents for too long. My parents are older. Like my dad turned 80, so any opportunity that I'm up there with them, I don't like to rush. So I knew I wasn't going to get back in time. So I will tell you this: I'm not. I like making a little money on YouTube, but this isn't my life. I'd rather sit and watch movies and not have to worry about, recording every minute of my life. I really wished I could have got to 5,000 subscribers this year, but I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, every time I get 5, I lose 5. I know the main reason is I rub people the wrong way. I curse. I don't put on a fake facade. Like, I'm not going to mention any of them by name. There's a couple of them that all they do is want to fucking shield for every movie that they get for free. I'm not going to, if a movie's bad or I don't like the transfer or whatever, I'm not going to tell you. And I'm also not a video file where I'm going to critique down to the nitty gritty of every little, piece of film on there to let you know whether the 4K is worthy or not. I'll tell you whether the 4K is worthy of upgrading or not, but I don't know the bits and the bytes and all that shit. And I don't want to pretend to. I'm a movie fan. I'm not a cinephile. So I'm not going to try to be somebody I'm not. That's the way I've lived my life, my professional life, my personal life, everything. Not to preach, but I think that's why it took 33 years for me to be the CEO of where I work. I probably could have risen a lot quicker if I was an ass kisser and a yes man, but I refused to fucking do it. I did it the hard way, and it ended up working. Yeah, acknowledge me. Oh, look, I see. Look at that. I think I got it ready. I think I got it ready.
Say his name and he appears.
What's up, brother? Cody, how you been doing? That's true. I was thinking about getting me some of those meta glasses and recording with those. Yeah, I mean, I need to probably get back and do more interviews and stuff like I did. I enjoy that, but it's hard work, man. Dude, my job is more than 9 to 5, man. I mean, I work hard for what I got. I'm trying to fucking retire before I get 65 years old. I don't want to like work forever. I want to be able to enjoy these movies and stuff that I got for a little while before anything happens. But I've got a plan in place, and we're an employee-owned company, and in the next 7 to 8 years, it should work out, and maybe I can retire early. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me. If there is a specific horror genre I can't watch, is explicit body horror. I've seen various clips of The Thing, and even though I can't watch it, sort of. Okay, I know Thing is sort of body horror, but I don't 100% put that in the same class. The body horror that I don't like is when it's realistic violence, like taking knives and making cuts and slits, and like it looks realistic, or people doing things to themselves. Uh, those are the ones that bother me a little bit, and especially when it looks realistic. Um, Maybe I've had some bad wounds myself and I've seen it and it just reminds me of that kind of stuff. But I don't mind The Thing. When I know it's prosthetic work, I'm more of a trying to figure out how it worked and how they did it. Well, I mean, if you want to grow, you got to get those type of subscribers, and I just haven't grown as fast as most of them. I don't do as many reviews either. I know I need it. Those are fucking hard to do. I'm also a perfectionist, and I don't think I do a good job on here. To be honest, I think that I'm pretty raw. I'm pretty rough around the edges. I don't think I do a good job of probably professionally selling whether a movie's good or not. Um, I don't know. Maybe it was all those years of me being told I shouldn't be on YouTube, or I wasn't good at it. Maybe I still think about that stuff. I just think that my style is not ever probably going to hit and be uh, what some of the other ones are. I'm not as laid back as most people, and I called bullshit bullshit. I mean, she might have been saying she acknowledged Cody, probably. No, I didn't know Dewey. Is he really going on tour next year? Yeah, everybody acknowledged Cody as well.
Acknowledge me.
But acknowledge him. The movie star. Me too. I think Obi Fema is going to beat him. Well, they do me too, and that's probably another reason I don't get a lot of subscribers is mine is random, dude. If I'm going on a hunt, I'll record and make a video. Um, well, I mean, I love all you guys. I mean, I love the fact that I've got a core group. That means a lot more to me than another 1,000 subscribers that never talk to me and never engage with me. I mean, I did this more as stress relief to talk to people who are like-minded, like movies. I've never announced it at work. Do my job. I was always afraid they'd find out and they'd probably tell me not to do it. Well, now I'm the boss and they can't tell me not to do it. But um, I don't advertise enough, the things I'm going to do in advance because I can't. I just don't have the time. I'd rather spend time with my wife and watching movies and going out and doing stuff and just relaxing at home. I did this a lot. Um, I did this a lot for stress relief. I know there's a lot of, I tried to do some AI stuff. I don't like it. I did some intros where they talking about me, doing my hauls. What a-hole told me that? What's going on? I appreciate you stopping by. Drop a like on the video. Told me that I wasn't good at YouTube. Dude, I had a lot of people at the beginning. They talk about my southern accent, said I sounded like shit, made fun of the way I looked. Dude, people are cruel. They don't give a fuck. They don't care about anybody anymore. So there for a while, I didn't want to even be on YouTube because of all that stuff. But I got bullied when I was in high school and college for the way I look and the way that I sounded. When I tried to go to Northern Virginia to college because of being from a rural area and the way I sound and talk and everything. So there's like the whole world's full of fucking assholes that'll tell you that shit. But I just said one day, fuck it, and just went ahead and just started doing it. I love it, man. I forgot that the unrated version was so long. Doug was talking about that. We were thinking about watching the unrated version. I didn't want to be on here all night long. Very little people. There are a core group of maybe my vice president, one of the key sales guys, and another couple people that know that I do this. I don't think they watch me because there's not a lot of people at work that like movies the way I like movies. They ask me my opinion of movies all the time, though. So, oh well, dude, this is a virtual hug for me. You guys coming on here talking to me, making me feel good about things. I mean, this is basically a virtual hug, man. Yeah, none of that really bothers me. I'm more like I said, trying to figure out how they do the effects. I know it's crazy. I let it bother me for a while. If you look back, I got a thing saying I've been on YouTube for 6 years. I probably only really consider I've been on here about 4 years. The first year was custom figures and you rarely saw me. A lot of the videos I was just showing stuff I made. And then as I slowly got into it, I was on camera more, but I spaced it out and I did more toy hunts. I was at Jeffman316 Customs. I made custom action figures. And then when I started selling a lot of my wrestling stuff and started getting more into movies, I've always been into movies, but I got more into them. Then I started selling a lot of that stuff and I got out of the figures and I kind of drew a line. The Dollar Tree hunts are probably where my channel switched and I stopped doing the toy stuff as much and went movies because it was so many places to go look for movies that I loved doing it. But either way, I know I've thought about that my whole life. It's like, that's the reason I can't, I've got the mind, a creative mind. Like I could make custom action figures, but if you think about it, I'm really copying something somebody else did. It's hard for me to be creative when I would try to be I took art in college. When I would try to paint, I would paint it and then come back the next day and see something I didn't like and I try to touch it up. And my teacher was like, don't do that. Whatever goes on the canvas is what your mind was thinking needs to stay there. Quit trying to touch it up. It's 11 in the chat now. Maybe it's because I'm being real. No, I'm a Virgo. My birthday is September 21st. If anybody, my birthday will be coming up here in about a month and a half. If anybody, my birthday's on what, Monday? Is it Monday? So we'll do a birthday stream that night before. You guys can help me pick the movie. You lost the will to record? Yeah, I did that for a while. There's been twice I almost quit. When I was starting to get shitty comments and a lot of people making fun of me there, at one point I almost quit. And then when I stayed around 2,000 subscribers, maybe it was 2,500 for like a year, and I couldn't get over the hump. I was telling Peter Anthony around that time, I almost quit twice. I just figured people didn't want to hear me. I need to collab more with stuff. I just don't have the time, man, that these people do. I wished I could put more energy into the channel. I put about as much as I possibly can. You guys rule. See, you're the ones that make me want to do it. Aw.
Stop it, I'm getting misty.
You got the crown now? No. Yeah, a lot of Cronenberg stuff. Like Videodrome didn't bother me because the effects look so fake. But some of his newer stuff, dude, is pretty. That stuff kind of bothers me a little bit too. All right. Well, I've been rambling too long. I might have to get to Rambling Ramblers. It's 11:07. I got some eBay packages to do. I really appreciate it. See, I like being real on some of these streams. Maybe people will see this stuff and I'll get some more subscribers. Admitted, Jeff. You're a film buff, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Oh, I'm not. I'm 100% a film buff. I'm just not, like I said, a cinephile. Like I can't tell you, oh, well, the way they the 4K on this one, it looks this, makes the colors look this way, or I can 100% tell you whether the 4K looks better than the Blu-ray because I've got eyes. But I also didn't have the greatest of televisions. I didn't care about that stuff. But when I got promoted last year, I bought myself a really nice TV. So I can tell you the difference. Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, and a really nice 4K player with a nice large television. They do look really good, most 4Ks, and I can tell now whether the 4Ks look good or not. Anything brand new, a new movie that's made in the last 5 years, you should probably, if you can get it in 4K, get it. Anything old, even if they restore it, man, not everything looks great like night and day difference in 4K. I don't give a shit what all the other YouTubers tell you. Blu-ray is okay. Dude, I got some hate on commenting on a mid-level media video where I basically said don't be a 4K snob. Sometimes Blu-rays are okay because he said, "Oh, we need a 4K of the movie Son-in-Law with from Pauly Shore," and I said 4K. Shit, I've been asking for the Blu-ray for the last decade. I'd be okay with a Blu-ray, and he goes, "Nah, we need a 4K," and I was like, "Okay." But if the only way I could get it is a Blu-ray, I'd take it. You don't need a 4K of everything that came out in the 80s, dude. I got two. My original was an LG, and it was hacked so they could do region free. And then my newest one is a Panasonic. Is it Panasonic? Hold on a second, I'll tell you the exact one. I think it's shit. I thought I could look back on I thought I could look back at my Amazon orders and I could do it. Yeah, it is a Panasonic DP UB820K, and it allows you to do the um, remote hack. So 90% of the region B or whatever region outside the U.S. Blu-rays would work. There are a few that I've tried that the hack won't work, and then that's why I kept my LG so I could watch them. So you're gonna need to make sure you get a good region-free player. That one, like I said, it's not hacked. There's a remote hack you can do, and it works with most, but not all. Yeah, I remember when I bought mine. You said that I asked you, and you said that's what you have. Do you do the remote hack on any region B stuff? I haven't had any trouble with mine whatsoever. I think the last couple years people had trouble with them, and then as they started doing firmware updates, they got better because mine has been great. Mine's been a beast since I got it. I've had it since December of last year. That was when I got promoted, I think. And I bought that with my bonus check. And then I got a new TV. My TV's an LG. Um, I can tell you what TV I bought too. Hold on a second. Walmart had it for like 60% off. Purchase history. It is a LG 4K UHD OLED WebOS. It is, I don't know exactly what model it is. C4. What movie are you going to see at theaters this week, Doug and Jeff? I probably won't go to the movie theater this week. I saw Super Troopers 3. I don't know that there's anything out next week that I want to see. So I probably will stick in and buy a couple movies and watch them. I don't know that isn't 4K too realistic? Not always. There's some movies that the color scheme looks better. I'll tell you, the movie Obsession, you need to watch it in 4K on the disc and not streaming as much. Especially don't watch the Blu-ray. They lighten the picture up too much. A lot of times when she's in the dark, you see too much of her. In the 4K, the blacks are like really rich and nice. It looks just like the theater. I recommend watching that on 4K disc. Yeah, I agree with that. But like a really good new movie, like a Avengers movie, you're gonna want that in 4K. You're watching Ready or Not 2 is awesome. You really don't buy a region like this. I don't buy a lot, but I bought one. There's one especially you're gonna see in my movie haul video that I recommend. That that's region B. That's the good thing about 4K. Almost 99% of them are region free. There's been a few that haven't been. Um, that LG OLED TV, dude, I highly recommend that TV. Other than it is the same as a lot of people are saying when you got Dolby Atmos going. Sometimes you have to adjust the audio a little bit because the sound effects and everything are so loud. The volume of the voices are sometimes a little low. All right, so I've already recorded my movie haul video, and it's got some collectibles in it at the beginning this time. So watch that. Probably not going to post tomorrow. I usually give a gap. It'll probably post Tuesday. I've got a thrift store video that I did. I went into, hey, my Spirit Halloween opened. So I did a Spirit Halloween hunt. And if nothing else, I'm probably going back to that this coming weekend because there's a couple things I want to look for. Um, the only 4K you need is Supergirl. I'll buy that to support it. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, my son was playing Fortnite for a long time. He got addicted to it. I don't know, well, maybe not addicted, but he played it a lot. All right, I need to get off here, boys and girls. Number one, I'm losing my voice. I've talked a lot since the movie was over. You gonna buy a Wolverine costume? Weren't you? Were you Batman last year? Well, I'll just tell you this. I'm gonna have to go this year to work as a cowboy. I bought a machine at work. I'm not gonna get into that much what it is last year, and it was the biggest expenditure that our company had ever had. It was over $1 million, and the guy said he owed me a gift. Well, I'm getting ready to buy another machine from the guy a year later, and he got my hat size and bought me a real Stetson cowboy hat. And he just as a something that I wouldn't buy for myself. I probably will never really wear it, but just as a talking piece. And he paid like $500 for it. So I'm thinking about, I've got it at work right now on a stand. I'm going to bring it and I might wear it in a video. You guys want to see that? Me with a real Stetson cowboy hat on. When buying Blu-ray players, when I was buying the one, I did all kinds of research. I watched a couple YouTube videos of people who owned them. I watched some videos of real online stores reviewing it, and I read some, like I went back in time about 6 months. I didn't want to read the newest one and read a lot of Amazon reviews to make sure that it wasn't one that was going to have a ton of issues. I wanted to make sure I understood if it had any issues, what they were, because they're not all perfect. Spirit Halloween in August, dang. Yeah, the one near me, well, there's two near me. One isn't open yet. It opens this weekend, and one just opened on the other direction this past weekend. All right, I'll bring the cowboy hat. Maybe I'll wear it next week. What are we gonna watch? Pick. Do you want to watch horror movie? Vote real quick. Throw out horror or comedy. And then I'll choose a couple movies and throw them out in the, and we'll do a vote thing. So does anybody want to go back to horror now that we watched comedy? You want to watch horror, Doug? Comedy. Okay. Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt. Oh Lord. Is that available on Tubi? He's picking horror. Comedy. There should be a volume equalizer, normalizer on your remote, Jeff. It's not on the remote. I looked. There is an equalizer thing in the menu, but it doesn't get it every single time, man. Well, I mean, we watch a lot of horror on here, which is why I'm trying to do some comedy now. Hey, me, myself, and Irene. Hey, we was talking about Friday. Have we watched Friday on here before? Because they got Friday and next Friday. Let's watch Friday. Did we watch Friday one time already? Let me look. I can look on YouTube, I think. Let me see. Live. Your videos. Let's see, live. Friday. We did watch the original Friday, but that's the only one. Tubi's got next Friday on there. Do we want to watch next Friday? They've also got Black Sheep. I don't think we watched that. I might put it up where we can vote. You want me to put up a thing where we can vote? I don't know if they got... I want to see Me, Myself, and Irene again one day. I haven't watched that in a while. Friday After Next. I don't know if they got Friday After Next on there. I'm just... Friday After Next is on there. We've already watched Friday. And then we haven't watched next Friday or Friday After Next. Do we want to go ahead and just watch watch them in order? Since we've already done Friday, do we want to watch next Friday and then we'll watch Friday After Next? You want to do that? So we would watch next Friday next week, and then we would watch Friday After Next. I'm down for that if you guys are. I want some good old fashioned comedy. Yeah, let's do that. Yep. Well, we've already watched the original Friday. We've watched that on a live stream before. So, all right, we're going to watch next Friday, next Sunday. Yeah, I like Me, Myself, and Irene. I haven't watched that in a while. I'll put that out to vote. You mean to put that? Let's just watch next Friday, and then we'll talk about what we're going to watch after that, and then we might vote for it. I mean, I'm kind of interested in seeing it now. We've been talking about them possibly making a new one. Everybody, Smokey's taking a shit. Yeah, we need to watch Psycho 2 for real. Jawbreaker's not bad. I like Jawbreaker. We could vote. Yeah, we're going to do next Friday, next Sunday, and then we'll talk about what we're going to watch next. I'm not saying we won't watch Joe Dirt. We'll eventually watch that too. I'm not watching Joe Dirt 2, though. The second one is not good. All right, I'm getting ready to get off here. All right, so next week we're going to watch next Friday. We'll watch it next Sunday. You never seen Psycho? What's wrong with you, bro? You need to watch at least the first two, if nothing else. Don't watch that remake they did. Pretty garbage. I mean, no, American Psycho. Couch Trip is funny, too. Walter Matthau and Dan Aykroyd. Yeah, Doug's got to see Psycho. Psycho 2 is a very underrated sequel. I think it's really good. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, go watch it, Doug. American Psycho is good too. The second one, not so much. All right. Get ready to get off here, boys and girls. I love you guys. Thank you for the chatter. I'm glad we got basically the whole gang other than Rick. If Rick had been on here, we pretty much have everybody, all the gang back together. Alan was here, Doug was here, Gigi was here, Carl was here, Star Wars Collecting and Hobbies was here. We had Arturo on here for a little while. We had Cody on here for a little while. Damn, that was great that we had everybody on. I just hope Rick's okay. So he commented on one of my videos, so I'll comment on it. And maybe he'll let us know if he's okay. So, Rick, if you're out there, we talked about you and we thought about your brother. So, all right, I'm getting ready to get off here, boys and girls. Please, if you're watching this later, make sure you like any video of mine and hype them up. Yeah, I've got that too. Hype them up. Any video you watch, put the thumb up, like it, acknowledge me. And I really will appreciate it. And then, hey, if you're new to the channel and you're just watching this for the first time, we have fun here. Make sure you consider subscribing and hit the notification bell once you do that. Good night, everybody. I love you. And until next time, boys and girls, this has been Jeffman316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen.